Hello, children. This is the explanation part of the last leaf. This is part 2 of the explanation of the same chapter, the last leaf. So, here you may see. As she worked, she heard a low sound again and again. She went quickly to the bedside. So, who worked and heard a low sound, children? She was Sue. So Sue worked. While working, she heard a low sound repeatedly, and then she went quickly to the bedside. Whose bedside, children? John C's bedside. Okay, John C's eyes were open wide. She wasn't sleeping. She was looking out of the window, and what she was counting? She was counting backwards. 12 she said first, and a little later she started just telling 11, and then she said 10 and 9 and then 8, then 7, and almost together, and she carried on. Sue looked out the window. What was there to count? So Sue shocked, looking at John C, and just she was shocked to listen to her counting back 12, then 11, then 10, and so on. And she thought that what was there to count? There was only the side wall of the next house, and it was also a short distance away. So, what is she counting? The wall had no window, and that wall also had no window, and an old tree grew against the wall. Only one tree was there which was grew against the wall, and which was very old. So the cold breath of winter had already touched it, and at that time a cold windy weather had occurred, taken place. So the weather was already so frosty and so cold. Almost all its leaves had fallen from its dark branches. So because of this frosty weather, all the leaves of this tree, this old tree, had fallen from its branches. So, what is it, dear? So Sue asked John C. that, what is it, dear? What are you doing? Why are you counting back? So John C. said nothing. She kept counting back. She said 6 in a voice still lower. She spoke in low voice, 6. And then she spoke again. She further added that they are falling faster now. Who did she refer to falling faster now? She said that leaves are falling faster now, and 3 days ago they were almost 100. 3 days ago, how many leaves were there? There were almost 100 leaves in the tree, and it hurt my head to count them. And now when I am counting, so it is all very painful for me. But when I counted them, when there were 100 leaves on the tree, so it hurt my head. But now it's easy to count them. There goes another one. Now you may see that one more leaf has fallen. There are only 5 now. So John C. said, now you can see, she said to Sue, that there are only 5 leaves now on the tree. 5? What? What, dear? Tell your Sue. So Sue lovingly talked to her. She lovingly spoke to her that 5? What do you mean to say, dear? Just tell me. Leaves on the tree. Then John C. cleared it that I'm talking about leaves which are there on the tree. When the last one falls, Means she said, when the last one falls, I must go too. She said, when the last leaf will fall, I will be no more. Means I will die. I have known that for 3 days. And this fact is known to me for 3 days. ये बात मुझे 3 दिन से पता थी. Didn't the doctor tell you? Doctor didn't tell you this thing. John C. asked Sue. Oh, I never heard of such a thing, said Sue. Sue was shocked too and very upset she was. So she said, I never heard of such a thing. What you are saying? That as soon as the leaf fell, you would die. It doesn't have any sense in it. Sue said to John C. that whatever you are speaking, it doesn't make any sense. What does an old tree have to do with you? What this old tree is going to do with you? What wrong this old tree is going to cause you, or with your getting well? Or if you are getting well also, it doesn't mean that old tree has done something to you. This is all what rubbish you are speaking. The doctor told me your chances for getting well. He said you had very good chances. Doctor only told me that you will get well soon. And you had very good chances to get well soon. Try to eat a little now, and you start eating little now. And then I'll go back to work, and then I can sell my picture, and then I can buy something more for you to eat to make you strong. So Sue said, you better have food now, and after that I'll be back to work, because I want to sell my picture which I have made, because I want to buy something good for you to eat to make you strong. You don't have to buy anything for me, said John C. John C. said, no, don't buy anything for me. She still looked out of the window. What did she do? She looked out of the window only. There goes another. She only focused on the falling leaves. So she said that you may see one more leaf has fallen. No, I don't want anything to eat. Means I don't wish to eat anything, because leaves are falling one by one, and one day along with the leaves I will also lose my life. Now there are 4 leaves. Only 4 leaves left on the tree. I want to see the last one fall before night. Then I'll go too. So John C. said that I'm waiting for the last leaf to fall before night. Because I know that along with the last leaf, as it falls, I will also leave this world.